business-friendly, job-friendly state, and the number one thing that involves is cutting taxes. I mean, we have had a massive, backbreaking, historically high $1.2 billion tax hike in 2017, and that was after a historically high sales tax hike in 2015. And if you do that, those two massive tax hikes, one after another, we went from being a pretty good business environment in the 5-state area to one having the highest taxes in the 5-state area, if you look at all property sales and income combined. So a lot of people are saying, why should I start my business in Kansas when they just keep hiking taxes? And now the legislature's thinking about doing it again. There's one proposal, if they follow this proposal on spending on the schools, to triple our property taxes. Think about how easy it is how hard it is to pay your property taxes right now. Can you imagine if the legislature tripled them? Outrageous. So in my campaign, I'm going to take the same attitude I took as Secretary of State. If I make a promise, I'm going to keep it. And if the legislature or some organization stands in the way, I'm going to put my head down and push as hard as I can for the entire time I'm in office. I did that with photo ID and proof of citizenship for voting, and equivalent security measures for mail-in ballots. We are now the safest state in America for our elections. No other state is ahead of Kansas in the security of our elections. Thank you. And that's just because I said I was going to do it, and I pushed, and now we have other states copying us, like Alabama. Same thing with cutting government. You know, it's easy to say, there's government waste, and then walk on to the next event. You've got to put your head down and push. And so that's what I did as Secretary of State. I said, okay, let's do it. I came in the agency at a $7 million budget. Each year, I told my deputies, let's cut some more. Now we're down to $4.6 million. So in 7 years, we cut more than a third of the budget out. And that's a relatively small agency. I'm telling you this, and I was able to make good on that promise. If I could do that in one agency, just wait to what we do in the entire state budget. We are going to find similar cuts, and we're going to do it. I'm promising you, we are going to cut the budgets, and we're going to cut them significantly, just like I did at the Secretary of State's office. I do not believe it when people in Topeka say, especially liberal people in the legislature, say, "Oh, we've already cut the government. There's no savings to be had." Baloney. I will find savings. There is savings to be had. So we're going to do that as well. And then the third thing I did as Secretary of State, and I'll be able to build on it as governor, is making it a more business-friendly environment. I promised I would do that, and we did a bunch of incremental steps, and altogether they've helped a lot. So the first thing we did is that we put things online that weren't online before. So if